Segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife.
How many of y'all remember hunting with an old traditional style muzzleloader? That was before the inlines hit the market. That was pretty much all we had. I remember as a kid sitting in my dad's shop for hours making our bullets. We'd make little round balls just like that. We'd take the hot lead and pour it into this form. When it cooled off, open it up, popped out a round ball. And if it wasn't just right, if it had a defect in it, we could put it back in the furnace, melt it down, and start all over again. If I didn't like it, I'd make a new one. David wrote in Psalm 139, "I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." He's telling us that when God created us, he created us in his perfection. God doesn't make any mistakes. So my challenge for you this week is this. Thank God for who you are. Thank God for the things that he's done in your life. Thank him for where he has placed you, where he has planted you. Give him praise for the life that you have. Remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Thanks for watching this week. We pray that you are blessed. Always remember, keep shooting straight.
All right, guys, this next segment's being sponsored by our friends over at Taylor's Archery. They're at 100 East Lauderdale Street over in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Y'all can give them a call at 931-563-7706 and let Tracy and all of his crew take care of all your archery needs, and thank them for all they do for our kids shooting in these archery programs. All right, welcome back to the studio. If you guys want to call in, you can do that now, 615-737-7767. And while we're waiting on some of those to get going, guys, I mean, this is the kickoff this weekend. You know, no, I know not every county in Tennessee is kicking off this weekend. There are
right.
eight counties, I believe it is.
I think it's
is that
nine.
right?
It's
nine counties
yeah.
that will be on the delayed 2-week. But for the majority of the state, the juvenile hunt is this weekend. So we're all going to have somebody. You got everybody here got somebody going out, right?
It's going to be on like microwave popcorn.
Yeah, we're going to be out filming, and y'all going to be out filming. We might just have a big youth episode coming up here in a few weeks. But got some first hunters. I know my little boy's going for the first time this year. I'm really looking forward to that. He's really looking forward to that. You know, he's excited and fired up. Been getting him out shooting and just having a big time with that. A lot of that builds up to it. You know, it's not just the hunt. Just getting out in the weeks before, you know, doing some shooting, getting them used to it, and just having a big time. A lot of it, there's a lot more to it than just that morning you walk up there and sit in the blind.
Duk and I've been getting up, just going out there sitting and listening.
Yeah, we're going out there and just listening, man. It's just, it's crazy over there in West Tennessee where we're at. You know, it's, I don't even want to tell how many birds I went over there.
This morning I got up and I'm going to tell you, I posted a little video and today, and it was just the audio, but I think it's 80 seconds, and it was birds hammering.
They've been getting fired up big time in the mornings. They really have. And now, Roger, one of your farms, I don't think all of them, you've got one farm that's in that delayed season. Is that right? Two farms in delayed season. Now, that's the West Tennessee segment there, and that is mainly a study, and they're doing this, I believe it's due to flooding. Is that what we're doing this for?
It's really, the study is going on in Wayne, Lawrence, Lincoln, and Giles County, but the Mississippi Alluvial Valley, they call it the MAV unit. It's every county that touches the Mississippi River. And what they're doing of that is just because of the way the flooding is, it's opening up 2 weeks late, and it's only a limit of 2 birds in those counties.
That's right.
Now you can go somewhere. You can go somewhere else and kill your third one, but you can only kill 2 in any of those counties.
So you can come down here with us if you need a third one, I guess, right?
Well, I got that farm in Hardman County.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't believe the people that still don't realize it. I argued with a boy yesterday morning, and I finally had to call the game warden and let the game warden tell him about it.
I mean, review them for sure. So, review them for sure. Well, we had a couple calls here. The number one caller give us a call back. We lost it somehow, but let's go ahead and get our second caller here. Mike, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great, guys. Love talking about turkeys. I'm getting fired up. We got ours started in Alabama next week.
I tell you guys, this is Mike Adams, and Mike, I was actually editing a rabbit video today that you filmed down there in the great state of Alabama.
with the a little bit of ice around and a little cold and some swampy weather.
Swampy weather. And so now y'all get kicked off in Alabama, you said a week after we do?
Yeah, a week before we start first on Friday.
Oh, so y'all start next. Oh, wow. Well, that's, you'll be ready to go.
Hey, did they do away with fanning down there, Mike?
I don't really know. I'm still learning everything about it.
I heard they did. I don't know, but I heard Alabama outlawed fanning, but I don't know if it's true.
Well, I've heard some people say yes, some people say no. So
yeah, that's probably a lot of like what Roger says, people just not knowing. Yeah. I don't know. I remember them talking about it.
Yeah.
And the way I understood it at the time, and it may have totally changed, was they were considering banning the fans for a certain part of the season. I don't remember if it was maybe the first half or the second half.
They're talking about, banning decoys first 10 days, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're trying to make a lot of changes right now, guys. So there's studies going on all across the nation.
Concentrated on CWD because we had our second positive week before last just across the river here from us over in Lauderdale County.
Yeah, so, it's heading your way now.
On CWD.
Yeah, that means it's east of the Tennessee River. So
go hunt. That's all it is. I actually had somebody last week that said, well, it's a good thing the river's there because it's a barrier, I guess, because deer don't swim.
Deer don't swim at all, do they, Mike?
Yeah. We've never seen those guys on the barges chasing those down. So
I'm telling you. Well, Mike,
hey guys, the reason I was calling in tonight, we got a great crappie tournament coming up for veterans up on Paris Landing, up on Kentucky Lake. Kicks off on April 9th. It's our buddy over there, Shane Barker, is going to be doing that. He's actually on his way to Dayton tonight to the Chickamauga for the high school tournament. But it's a April 9th tournament, crappie, weigh in 7, big fish. You can have a 2 or 3 in the boat. One of them must be a captain. If it's a 3-boat thing, it's 2 of them's got to be vets. If it's 2 in the boat, one's got to be a vet. First place pays $750, and Tyson Foods, who has been really big in West Tennessee in the last few weeks, are doing $1,000 for the big fish. And there's also a free mount by a taxidermist up in Indiana, so it's a pretty big deal there going on. And you can weigh your 7 best fish, I think I said, but it's $30 a boat, $750 payback. The rest of the monies all go to the veterans there in the area. It's also going to be fish fry on Friday, around 5 o'clock at the Paris Lake Pavilion, and everybody's invited out to the fish fry that'll be in this tournament. But there's Shane Barker. If I can, Brandon, give you his number. It's 731-514-3325.
Okay.
Encourage everybody to get out and fish this tournament. We're looking for a large time.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, we appreciate you calling tonight, buddy, and we look forward to it. I know you're going to be down there filming with them at that tournament, and we're looking forward to sharing that.
Absolutely. We're going to be fishing with Colonel Owen with that one. He invited me a couple of weeks ago, so we're going to be headed and try to catch a few fish.
Perfect.
They're catching some up there now, I noticed.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Catching some good ones. It may be back. Have a good one, guys. Great show.
Mike. See you. Thank you. All right, we still have another caller. Hang in there. We'll catch you here in just the next segment. We're going to go over right now and do this week's tip of the week. This week's Tip of the Week is being sponsored by the Tennessee Outdoor Rendezvous and Deer Expo. Guys, that's getting closer and closer. That's May the 21st to 22nd this year. That's at the Farm Bureau Expo Center over in Lebanon, Tennessee. And you can get information at tndeerexpo.com. Also, they still have a few slots available. If you would like to be a vendor there, contact our buddy Wes Stone. You can either go to the website or call him, 615-444-8200, and we look forward to seeing you there. Roger McMullen, what you got for us down there for the tip of the week?
I went to Wisconsin last year and went turkey hunting up there with Ben that owns Tacticam, and of course I ain't never been there. Get down there and get to chasing a turkey, and I sat down and all of them, I'm sitting there trying to break every limb, so I went and bought me some pruners. I mean, they just fit my little vest and can't even tell they're there. They light and work good. So
and they sure do save a lot of time when you're trying to clear.
They're quiet too. You think about it, they're quiet.
They quiet too. They come in handy.
Yeah, you're right, Duck. I mean, that's another good
quiet,
point.
man.
When you go to snapping all those limbs
You
and
make
things in the
noise.
dark, but that's a good way to clear you a shooting lane or clear a spot to sit down or whatever you
Yep,
need
and
to
I'm
do.
gonna think that's the reason why I didn't kill that turkey. I was trying to break every limb around me.
Yeah, he thought,
No
being
he
in
thought
pointed.
Sasquatch was in the woods
Yeah,
over there.
that's what it was.
They're trying to get a place to sit. Well, guys, we'll get ready to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Southern Woods and Waters.